Hi guys, I'm Varney. I will be speaking about why do you need to be in your heart space to quantum jump into parallel realities. And by the end of this video, you'll know what is quantum jumping, what is heart space, and how do you get there, and what's the benefits of being in your heart space, and also how to quantum jump into a new reality from your heart space. And examples of people who have successfully quantum jumped into new realities. So without further ado, before we go though, can you like and subscribe? It'd be very good. And comment below your experiences if you quantum jumped, or what your experience of being in your heart space is. What have you manifested or not manifested for that reason? Let me know in the comments. So without further ado, let's go. When you want to quantum jump into a different reality, you really, really need to be in your heart space. This is where your intuition, your higher guidance live. So it's the best place to get clear about what you want. And from here, you can access the energy of love and create a powerful force field of protection. And with your heart space open, you're ready to manifest anything you desire. And if you've ever felt the call of something more, or if you've ever felt like there is so much more potential inside of you that just hasn't been tapped yet, this video is for you. Because today I want to talk about quantum jumping and how you need to be in your heart space in order to do it. And you've probably heard about the law of attraction, and you may even have used it in your life, But did you know that there is a higher law that supersedes the law of attraction? And that law is the law of resonance. And when you're in the resonance of source or of God, whatever it is you call it, you can manifest so successfully and with ease. And you can also release what no longer serves you. You really can. I've done it many times. So what is quantum jumping? Quantum jumping is you jumping into a future reality where you will bring back a hologram. So basically you go into your heart space, and we're going to do this in a minute. You go into your heart space. You then set an intention. You then go into your timeline. And there's a video about what is your timeline. And I'll show you how to have the correct timeline for quantum jumping. And then you go into the parallel realities. Again, there's a video there about parallel realities that will help you understand more. For your future intention, you bring the hologram back. Again, there's another video about the holograms. You're going to be busy because there's a lot of information to take in. And you bring that hologram back, and then you merge with that hologram. But if you don't go into the heart space and you do all that, what you're doing is you're coming from the ego perspective now, or the shadow, whichever way you call it. So when you come from the ego and the shadow perspective, what actually happens, and I'm talking from experience here, is you're coming from an identity that is keeping you trapped, stuck. Really is. Going from being a bridal designer, award-winning bridal designer, having a great life, as a bridal designer and what have you. I was so coming from ego. When I was teaching full-time, I was, had the business and what have you, traveled the world with it. But I was a constant stress head, but I was able to hide it from so many people. And that was a constant angst in my body, not feeling good enough, not belonging, feeling powerlessness, feeling unworthy. And yet I'd created this huge thing, but I didn't like myself, who I'd created as well, because we are creations. We are creating everything. So that's what I'm talking about when you're coming from the ego. And now, when you're coming from the heart space, everything is just so much easier, so much better. It just comes with ease. Don't get me wrong, you still got to put the action in. You still got to put the work in, but it just your manifestations just they're abundant. They really are abundant. So what is the heart space and how do you get there? If you'd have said to me when I was a bridal designer, go into your heart space, Anne, I would have laughed. And now most of my staff were spiritual, and they would talk about this, and I would just look at them and go, "You're off your head. You're no right," you know. But actually, they were right. You know, it was me that was so much in my head that I didn't understand heart space. However, I certainly do now and have done for many years. So if you're new to being into your heart space, just take your awareness to your finger. Move your finger. You know, it's very easy, isn't it? Take your awareness to the finger. Now, take that awareness that's in the finger, take it to the heart. Now, people think your heart space is your heart. It's not. It's the center here. This is your heart center. I think this is above the brain. You know, I have arguments with quite a lot of people about, you know, nice arguments, but about the heart center. So really, take the awareness to this place here and just breathe into it. Drop down into that heart space. Just let everything go. All the tensions of the day, all the worries, the angst, just leave them at the door for a wee minute and just go into the heart space and just really get into there. And just keep breathing into that space, keeping that awareness right there and bringing source energy down. Now, when I bring source energy down, I just imagine a white light coming down through the crown, through the head, and just coming down into the heart. And when I bring it into the heart, what I do is expand the heart right out. Just expand it out. And I breathe. Breathe, breathe. And just have that sense of belonging. That sense of everything's okay. Everything is how it should be. And just breathe into it. And if you just sit and watching the video, it takes 2 seconds, just breathe. And sometimes for effect, put your hands over that heart space and just bring the energy in. It is as good as that. Just keep breathing into it. Now, the benefits of being in this heart space is your emotional resilience is better. You're out of the ego, shadow, victim, blame. You can see things a little more clearly. And it actually makes you feel better. If you're having strife with someone, you know, you're having many arguments and what have you, go into the heart space because you'll get all your answers and it'll make you feel better. But there's so many benefits. It helps with anxiety, depression, suicide, by you just going into your heart space, because usually you're in your head when you've got all those and you just don't know how to come into the heart space. That really eases all that. It really eases all that. Also, when you come into the heart space, it's much better. The benefit is you manifest better. You manifest easier. What it is you want comes to you with ease. And the more you practice it, the better you become at it, and the more beneficial it becomes. Now, how do you quantum jump into a new reality from this space, from your heart space? So basically, you're in your heart space. You go into your timeline. If you don't know anything about the timeline, look at my video, your timelines, and you'll step into your timeline, set your intention, and then you'll just jump into your parallel realities. If you don't know about that, there's another video there to show you what that is. And then you'll go into there to find the hologram. Again, if you don't know about the hologram, there's another video there also that will tell you about that. And you'll bring that hologram back onto the timeline of the best you, of what it is that you want to manifest. What do you want to manifest? And just bring it close to the present time, though. And merge with it. And take a step. Once you've merged, take a step forward to really see, what is my action steps? Because we all need action for success. 6 action steps a day, 42 a week. Over 200 a month. 1,400 a year. Now look at what could move in there. Yeah. And people who I've helped successfully quantum jump into new realities have released pain, got new jobs, new business, new homes, new relationships, released massive shit. Yeah. And you have all that within you. You have the magic. Massive magic. And if this is something you'd really like to get into, you'd really like to learn more about it in a really simple, effective way, come over to the Spiritual Awakening Academy, where you'll get the link below, and come over and join the tribe. We really do go into ancient and modern spiritual and scientific practices also. And for manifestation, healing, so many other things that we do. We just love discovering ancient secrets, going into other dimensions, going into connecting with the spirit teams and our ancestors, our angels and what have you. And I show you how to do this with ease. I'm Varney. Please like and subscribe to my channel. I would love it for the cause. And speak to you later. Bye-bye.